There, I was muted. I'm not ready! I'm not ready! This game is gonna hurt my feelings. Okay. Wow! Time for oh god. Oh fuck. You're so you know more about what's gonna happen than I do, and I am so afraid at all times. So, like you said earlier, we need to kind of go over what happened. I also hope you are feeling better. I just assume it's crying. Yeah, big mood. What even fucking happened? What has happened? What's happened in the meantime? I don't remember. Okay. Everything in the world happened. We got, first of all, so much lore. We got so much lore. What was, what even happened? We found out a bunch of shit. We found all of these murals, which are memories of Solus's that he is, like, hidden away. We found that, okay, okay, so, The elves, the Emmrich, the first elves were spirits. I like that. I like that a lot. I do need to get some more theme. I like the crow theme that I've got going on here. I really like the purple lanterns. The purple lanterns are great. I do want to put Nugs in front of his murals. So the first elves were spirits that created physical bodies. They said that humans were already there. So this is already kind of different than what we know. The first elves were spirits that took form, I guess, kind of like coal, and they hunted the Titans to do it. They hunted the Titans and used their bodies and the lyrium to create physical bodies for themselves. They created... The Emmrich became gods after the war with the Titans. That's what it seems to say, yeah. Which is not what history has told us so far, so that's interesting. We still, as far as I know, don't know where humans come from. They waged a war with the Titans. They used their bodies to create physical forms for themselves. We found out where the blight came from. Exactly. They could, because we don't know where humans in Thetis come from. The blight, Solus used the lyrium dagger to sever the dreams of the Titans and to cut them off from their dreams, which, I don't know, to me, seems an awful lot like making them tranquil. But it explains also, I think, why dwarves don't have magic. Because they were connected to or part of Titans, and if Titans don't dream, then neither do I. Harding dreams now, by the way, which is fucked up. And the blight is the, like, locked away and twisted and corrupted dreams and magic of the Titans that was sealed up in the Fade. He used, it looks like the Emmrich's magic, or like their power itself, in order to create the veil. And this one implied, we heard the sound of it, and it seems like the ritual didn't go perfectly. Nev was all like, yeah, that didn't sound like a ritual going right. So they sealed off all of that. The archdemons are dragons that each of the Evanuris bound to themselves. They're weapons of the Evanuris. So the old gods of Tevinter are the Evanuris whispering to Tevinter through their dragons. Solus was all like, yeah, I didn't think that one through, and I didn't seal them away at the same time I sealed the Evanuris. So that was not good. What else? What else? Then I think the last one that we got was just the confirmation that yes, Solus did in fact kill Mythal at the end of Inquisition, which we saw that little scene there at the end where he took her power. But then we saw, again, we got called into the crossroads and we met Morrigan there, and he's like, yeah. She was like, yeah, they killed Mythal once and she wasn't like gone forever. Basically the same thing happened. So Morrigan has Mythal in her now. Or like only like a not Mythal like what she was when she was Flemeth, but like a smaller, less strong part of her. Which feels like it would be a good time to talk about who drank from the Well of Sorrows, but I guess Bioware doesn't agree with that. So, we have to kill the Archdemon in order to make the Evanuris mortal. She's not Flemeth, she is Mythal, though. It was weird. Flemeth was Mythal. Flemeth was her own person, and she had, like, the spirit of Mythal in her. Morrigan is not Flemeth, but she does now have Mythal in her as well. One of the elven gods. That is, the one that Solus followed. Her. The one whose Valisline my rook is wearing. So, oh yeah, also we found out, and listen, they haven't confirmed or denied. Everyone in the lighthouse, everyone on my team, as Tosh said, so they were totally doing it. Like, yeah, they were doing it. It's a fun time. Oh yeah, I'm wearing her Valisline. What a fun time. What else did we find out? Oh, I need to do that. Morrigan has Mythal. We had to fight. There is one good reason to make yourself a physical body, if you know what I mean. Weishaupt. Oh, God. We fought another fragment of Mythal. That was a fun dragon battle, and I could have won her over if I answered the questions correctly, but I did not, and so I had to fight her instead, so it's a less good option, but it's fine. Tosh came out as non-binary. Belara's brother is alive and working for Anaris, one of the Forgotten Ones, supposedly, like, the other side that Solus sealed away. He sealed away the Elven Gods and the Forgotten Ones, and we were told that those two were fighting when he sealed them away. Turns out, maybe not. But Anaris exists, and is kind of low-key evil, and Belara's brother is working for him. What else have we found out? Ilario, Lucanus's cousin, acting very suspicious. Supposedly we killed the person who was responsible for killing Lucanus's grandma, but I mean, I guess we'll see how this happens. We'll see what turns out there. Weishaupt. We went to Weishaupt. The first warden is still an asshole. The first warden would not listen to me at all. Fuck! The first warden would not listen to me. I ended up knocking him out and taking control. Gillinane showed up. She was attacking Weishaupt, the big warden fortress in the Anderfels, like the warden headquarters. The important one. She was attacking it. The blight was so fucked up. It was, you know, every single fight sequence we've ever had in these games where things have gone bad? Like that, except 10 times worse. That's why I was so anxious the entire time. Like, it was devastating. We were watching the Grey Wardens get all but wiped out. It was bad. We ended up having to fight Gilnenane's archdemon. Okay. Lucanus is the crow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It'll come back up. It'll come back up, and you know, I'll bring things back up as they become relevant. It was bad. Gillenane. I'm trying to remember the sequence of events. When we finally confronted her, Rook pulled out the lyrium dagger and to lure her in, be like, "Hey, look what I got!" She attacked. Davrin. Oh, we used a trap that the Grey Wardens had to. It was very Skyrim. They're like, we have a dragon trap to catch an archdemon, and it's never been used. We're like, we're in Dragon's Reach right now. We're gonna catch the dragon, and then Davrin's gonna kill it. Davrin tried to kill it. Davrin did stab it. That's what's going on. The first warden tried to, step in. Gillenane killed him, used his blood magic, maybe? Used him somehow to make her dragon even fuckier. Davrin tried to kill the archdemon. It didn't die. Yes, the trap in Dragon's Reach. We've all seen it, exactly. It was very much like that. We had to have an entire fight with the archdemon? Yes? No, I'm trying to remember the sequence of events. It doesn't matter. End result was we had to do a fight with the archdemon that was very, get up on the Hydra's back. She kept pulling it back in and it kept sprouting more heads. It was a whole thing. It was a very, skin Hydra. Not scale, very gross skin. Lucanus, after we killed the archdemon, Lucanus tried to take the shot and kill Gillenane, but he missed. He didn't quite miss. He put a scratch on her, which is deeply fucking impressive. She freaked out because she's mortal now. In order to make the Evanderus mortal, we have to kill their archdemons. We killed her archdemon. She is now mortal. But we didn't manage to kill her at that point. We had to, she was so pissed. She was so pissed. She started attacking us with huge walls of blight that were just think the vaults in Mass Effect Andromeda when the purification field comes through and the whole wall of smoke is chasing you throughout. It was like that, except we were being chased down halls in Weishaupt by a huge, like, wall of blight. It was disgusting and terrifying. So we escaped. Lucanus and Davrin were fighting. It was so bad. It was deeply scary. And now we're in Act 2, which is, if you've played Mass Effect 2, you know what's going on. We had the little team meeting where we're all like, hey, we are not together. We are not working as a well-oiled team. We all have unresolved shit that we have to deal with. So we need to address everyone's personal problems before we have a shot at taking down the gods. So what we're doing essentially right now is, as far as I can tell, companion loyalty missions. I think those are the important things that we got. Yeah, anybody sad running a sex cult? Kind of, yes. Oh, Spite took over Lucanus at one point. So that's definitely not a good thing. We caught him in here. Spite was trying to go through the Illuvian, and we're all like, hey, buddy, that's not cool. The demon that is here. Hold up. So, my bestie here, Lucanus, the crow, has a demon in him. Spite. He is possessed. He is an abomination. He has a demon of spite in his body. Hard to get enough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's him. This is Lucanus. He is possessed. When he was imprisoned by the Venatori, we busted him out. His recruitment mission when we first got him was that like underwater prison. Yeah, they had been like experimenting on. They put a demon in him. It's very cool. Tosh, right? Yes, Tosh came out as non-binary. So they we had a very rough scene with them and their mother, which was too real. I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm having visceral memories. This is exactly why you move out of your parents' house. It was, the writing on that was, I thought, stunning. It was upsettingly accurate. Yes. I think that is probably, I haven't looked at it, but almost certainly, yes, that's what the people on Steam were complaining about. I do have a mild criticism, which is that a lot of the conversations and a lot of the writing about it feels very, very modern. I like it. I like the content. I like how they're handling it, but they're using like very modern Western terminology in a way that doesn't entirely blend with the setting. Like, we already have, I don't remember what it was, but it came up in Inquisition. Like, the Kunari have a term for someone who doesn't act like one gender or another. That was already in the game. I think the elves canonically have a history of, like, shape-shifting and all of that. Yeah, a Cunathlok. So, but they're using, like, very modern, almost American terms for it, rather than, like, blending it more into the setting in a way that they kind of have in the past. I feel like they could have gone to, it was handled badly in Inquisition. It was undeniably handled bad in Inquisition, with you being able to make borderline, if not overtly transphobic comments at Krem. Bad. Didn't like it, and we're not even looking at what they did in Andromeda that they had to patch out. But so I like how they're handling it in this game. I think it's being done very sensitively, very realistically, but I wish that they were blending it into the lore and the societies. Oh, there was a trans character in Andromeda where it was handled so insensitively that so many people complained that they had to just patch it out entirely. They had to just get rid of it. And I don't remember the details of it, but it was bad. Okay, so we're taking these lads. Yeah, I think they may have even patched it out by the time I got to that point in the game. So I only remember hearing about it online. We're gonna take these lads and we're going to Docktown. I like this, actually. I don't know that I've looked at this very much. Obviously, you can travel in the crossroads, but I like how they can, Yes, there's a griffin. Davrin has a griffin. Emmrich, the necromancer, is, he's everything to me. There are so many characters that I deeply need to romance now. We've managed to, oh, is this a new thing? A note to the Viper. I'ma fuck that old man, I am. Did I read this? A water-stained and somewhat damp note. Asher. It sounds like Mayveris will soon grace Minrathous with her presence. Keep her safe, will you? I hear your recent activities have brought the attention of powerful players. It was an inevitability, I suppose. One doesn't transform an empire by staying quiet. We are on the cusp of something. Upheaval is often a prelude to change, and Tevinter is hungry for it. Tell May to call upon our allies in preparation. There were many, even in the Magisterium, who supported the Lucerni in our short-lived political experiment, and who support us still. No. No. Manfred is very much his son. I will return as soon as I can. Even with my considerable charm, I have found it impossible to persuade a captain to sail when he believes it unwise. Sobering. It is far too hot up here, and the humidity is a nightmare. Your friend, Dorian. I love Dorian so deeply. Emmrich, Manfred is Emmrich's son. In fact, if you take Davrin and Emmrich out together, they're straight up having, like, dad arguments about whose kid is better. They're having, like, parenting debates. It's so funny. Another quest. The Venatori continue to set up their rituals. Those strong enough to do so must resist, to show the people that the cult will never break our spirit. I feel like I've gotten that one already.
Another message asking for help dealing with Venatori. Let's get to it.
Well, we're gonna do the... We're going to look for a treasure first. Oh, we also went to the Black Emporium. Very briefly. Right.
Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Okay. Alright. Damn. You're going there. Great, 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 great. We have to go down here. Ah, there we go. Here's the next one. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Ooh. I broke the thing. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Don't toy with me. You've got a list of people with coin. I'm not good for it.
I am in Minrathous, in Docktown, trying to... Where the fuck? Excuse me. Hello? Where to fuck? What am I doing in the plot? Oh, the Cauldron! Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Right now, I'm doing... We're doing a hidden... We're trying to find a hoard of treasure. We have to destroy crystals to get to a ritual site. We have to find musicians and buskers that have been disappearing in Docktown. And eventually we're going to have to do Emmrich's quest here, where we have to go to Blackthorn Manor to deal with some necromancy. Where the fuck? Is it in a house? It's in here. Oh, I see. Got it. I may be stupid. Oh, there's a chest. Hold on. No, it's Imperial Wave. Never mind. This, I think, is not the quest I'm needing to go to, but it's fine. We'll do it anyway. Oh, that's not... Caught someone poking around one of the focus points. Someone needs to learn the consequences of meddling. The ritual will commence as soon as you arrive, now that all the suitable components have been gathered.
Let's hurry. Don't like the tone of that note.
Yeah, I also don't like the tone of that note. Hold on. Well, no, we're not gonna actually have to do that because...
It's truly on Tom, haven't you?
Yes.
Who dies next? Latest chapter of Ophidian Hall. Read it now.
I am romancing Davrin, the Grey Warden. The one who has the griffin. Big dad energy. We have only gotten a couple flirts in. Here? Message is delivered in a wink. We trust the candle hops. We deliver. Blackwell 2. Not entirely. Definitely much less guilt.
Come to buy? I'm sure we can.
Tragically for me. I wish there was more guilt going on, honestly. I think it would be good for me.
This world is so full of texture.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be? What am I looking for? Beginning of the trail. Go to the beginning of the trail. Exactly! He's actually a Grey Warden! He's not lying about this one this time. Is it here? And we're on our way. Close to the lamplighter, you'll find a bridge and a crumbling, dilapidated building. Like so many in our city, it has been neglected for too long. I've hidden something there to make the visit worth your while. Watch your step, however, and hope the foundations hold.
The note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
Okay.
Had some wardens on the ship once.
Yeah, and Davern is not faking it. Ah, damn. Okay, we have to find this here.
The shadow dragons have all but disappeared.
There's a bridge. It's a crumbling bridge, so not in here. Bridge. Oh, wait, hold on. Bridge. Bridge. Nope, that's not it. Mention the foundations of the bridge, so I'm just like, can I get under it? Typo to typo. Can I get down under it? Or on top? That's not it. Doggos. So irritating. Very true. Ice pants, don't they? Oh my god, stop barking at me. Can I? If I go down. Undiscovered. Okay, I can't go down there. Huh. Find the second clue. Oof. It's not here. Is it? Question mark? No. I mean, fine. I think my boss is out of town for like the rest of the week. Fortunately, my coworker was also.
Hey, Rana.
You hear me?
What's going on?
This entrance was magically sealed. Now it's not.
So I had to pay attention to the
Someone's trying to
phone for
hide
like the last part of the day, but it's fine. Haha! Ah, yes. Hello? Hello? Alright, that's not gonna do it. So instead, we're gonna go here. Can we go down the, no, go down the hole. Go down the hole. Go down the hole. Rook. Rook. Rook! Oh my god! No! Rook. I'm begging you. Oh, that's that. Okay. This has to be it. It's not it. How the fuck do I get through? I may be stupid. I may be stupid. Let's get in there, though. The halfway mark. There's an old tower by the water, and one of our citizens cocoons himself in it, surrounded by conspiracy. The grotesqueries of life are much easier to bear when they can be explained, regardless of how outlandish the explanation may be. There, amongst the writings, you will find my directions.
A ruined tower by the water.
Oh, no reason. Heartwood. Okay, here we go. A ruined tower by the water. Tower. This.
I finished out the list.
Good work.
Secretive Order loses Weishaupt. What else was lost there?
We've already read that one. This one? A series of chalk symbols was found along the rocks on the shoreline, along with the words, "The storm approaches." There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble writer found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen this message, but dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea? Here, I've left you a key. It will open an ancient door buried beneath a cliff across the channel, and there you will find the prize you seek.
A key.
Oh boy, that's right. Yes, we did do that.
The door that this unlocks.
The plot thickens. I have thoughts. I have opinions. I have theories. I ended up like at least a half an hour after the stream ended, I walked into Lucy's room and I was pacing, I was doing poses while I was talking about my insane theories, and she was just laughing. It's gotten so complicated. Something's rotten in the state of Denmark.
Watch for danger ahead. Don't want to end up like that poor soul.
Multiple people died. 2 named characters died on screen in front of us. We arrived in Fontaine. We met. Well, first of all, that's a dead body right there. Very cool. We met the Archon right away. Farina. She is very dramatic. There's a reason, I'm sure. There's reasons for this. We met Nouvelette, thank God. We met 2 magicians, Linny and Lynette. We went to a show of theirs, and there was an accident during it. We found out earlier, before we get to the magic show, we found out as soon as we got to Fontaine that there's a prophecy about the waters rising and the people dissolving. Possibly someone in the past pissed off Celestia. We go to the magic show. Yeah! It's fucked up! It's weird! We go to the magic show. There's an entire thing. He like disappears a member of the audience. Except then, the huge water tank that was suspended that had been used in an earlier trick crashed down and crushed the box on the stage. And we found out that the woman who had been disappeared wasn't in the box after all, but instead, Linny's assistant, Cowell, was in there and he was crushed to death. So then there's a murder investigation. There was a whole trial, an investigation. We had to act as Linny and Lynette's, like, lawyers and defense attorneys, and we had to find information. We had to try and figure out what happened. It's not a good murder mystery, but it's a great story. It turned out that the person who was disappeared and who was lost actually wasn't. She wasn't. She's fine, actually. Part of the justice system in Fontaine is a machine. There's a machine that hands out judgments. Both the machine, the oratrice, mécanique d'analyse cardinal, that was a meme. The machine, the oratrice, and Nouvelette work together, and they hand out like the verdict. So there's this weird fucking machine, kind of, I guess, but it uses the trials to generate energy for the country. And the energy is called indemniminium, something like that. And I looked it up because the word seemed very familiar. Indemniminium. I looked it up. To indemnify is a legal term, which means, yeah, it's a legal term, which means to either protect someone from the legal repercussions of actions, or to recompense someone legally for some harm that has been done to them. Those are the two meanings of indemnify. And so the idea that this energy is being called indemniminium in a legal focused nation, yeah, that means something. I don't know what it means yet. The trials, everyone views the trials in Fontaine like they're drama television. Everyone's obsessed with them, like as entertainment. The oratrice takes many things. It uses the evidence, it uses Nouvelette's verdict, it uses the emotions of the participants and the audience in order to generate its verdict and its power. The fact that everyone in Fontaine views these trials as entertainment, it evokes great, like, extreme emotions in them. It's being used. That's being used to generate energy. Why do they need that much energy? Something is going on. The oratrice is being used to generate a massive amount of energy for something, and we don't know what. I think it has to do with, potentially, the prophecy about people dissolving, because the primordial sea is a thing. We found out that some of the people behind this murder, behind this plot, had access to water from the primordial sea, whatever that is, and it would dissolve people from Fontaine. We found this out also because one of the guard turned out to be in on it, and we were all like, all right, you gotta tell us everything you know and we'll go easy on you. He was like, all right, I'll tell you everything, I'll give you names. And then he dissolved right in front of all of us. That was the second person to die on screen. And that's close to where I left off. Yeah, that's a lot of water! Potentially enough water to dissolve an entire nation full of people. Something is fucked up. Something's fucked up in Fontaine. I'm fine. Anyway, we'll see more about that on Friday. I am obsessed. All right, so eventually we're gonna need to get in here because that's a whole ass thing there. Only people, the clothes are left behind. It's very eerie. So far, no animals have been. Ah, here we are. No animals have been dissolved. Oh my god. Wow. Jeez. I already read this one, I think, earlier. People need to stop being so horrible. Here we go. Oh, that's another person. I think this is a new path. I don't think we've been here before. Oh, hi! Hey guys! Hey girl, hey! I know, I'm like real good at my shit. Yeah, on account of like, I'm good. Okay, well, lads. Oh, there's multiple people here. Alright, well, lads, I'm gonna need you to... What? Vulnerable to... Eee. I need you to... That one. I assume they meant probably like...
Getting through that door.
I knew this was a trap. Still in one piece.
that he was of Chinese descent, but still wrong. Still, messed up to assume that sort of shit. Yeah. Like, come on. There's others looking for the treasure. I saw them in Docktown. Don't let them get to it. We were here first. It's like, bruh. Ah, that's where we were before. Great. Now we need to open this. Yeah.
Oh, what is that smell?
Dead people? Dead people? Oh! Fuck! Well. Did you find it? I hope you found it. We wanted you to find it. Your desire and yearning for riches satisfies the voice, and anything that it satisfies, it comforts me. Thank you. Oh. Fucked up. A shadow follows me. The edges of my vision are dark. I've been writing odd things and leaving them around the city. All I wanted was to find a bit of gold, and now I'm leading others to it. Writing. Writing is calming. As long as my own words are present in my head, no others can break through. Fucked up. How long have I been here? How did I get here? I feel as though I was walking in a dream. The door is locked and I cannot leave.
What a miserable way to go. The desperate being lured down here by the promise of riches, only to find death. The treasure hunt. Someone took the game and twisted it. They didn't sell it as an adventure. They sold it as a way out. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathous, manipulating them.
It's like there
And those
are,
who
in
don't
fact, other
listen
countries.
Die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us.
Oh, did I read that? desperate in Docktown. Ooh, the demon. It's a demon of desperation. Love that. It's pretty fucking big, yeah.
You're thinking about it again.
What?
Gillenane. Playing it over in your head won't change the ending.
I need to know what went wrong.
And the good of that game only lasts so long.
You're lecturing me about letting things go?
Oh, I'm awful at it. Of all my charming qualities, that's not the one to copy.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Got company.
Oh, cool. Cool. How do I get up there? Over here, perhaps?
Nothing in our way now.
Zara Oh! Zara released it back here. Leave it be. Let Docktown know true desperation. Without mages in true control, that's all our city will ever know. I will save us from this soon enough. And Aelia! So I actually brought along the two best people for this. Because we're dealing with both Zara and Aelia. Unbelievable! Oh, this is...
I have felt you move against me, leading the city in such perfect condition.
I know you. Spite felt your presence in the ossuary. One of Zara's pets.
She took me there, Elia, but I have been here much longer.
You've been toying with the people of Docktown.
I am an answer that they come seeking. I give them something to do when their world is cruel. People will do such fun things when they're desperate.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Get ready.
Oh, there's desperation. Cool. Despondence. Cool, love that for me. Okay. So what do we got? We've got remorse, greater pride, demon, isolation, despondence, vulnerable to necrotic, resistant to electricity. So let's do these. I'll handle despondence. Oh, one combo was all it took to take him down? Right, I do like that. Yes, he is in fact...
I can see how a
Yes, he
demon
is
of desperation
possessed.
woke up here. It could feed on the city and make things worse.
Kind of like Anders.
Further destabilizing the city only helps the Venatori.
But we stopped it. Nev, you alright? Yeah. Hate that the damn thing was here, but this was a good win.
A very sexy abomination. It's weird that he was possessed when he's not a mage. Right? Imperium secret, truth exposed. Words scribbled below a scandalous news story. His secret's exposed, for mine kept. How much more am I to write? Damn. The graphics are fantastic. I have my issues with the game, but I definitely don't think it's got it deserves a lot of the nastiness that it's got. We'll see, because whether they manage to stick the landing. Honestly, deeply tired of people. I really do feel like so much of it is I am uncomfortable when we are not about me. Oh no, there's queer people in this game. There's people that aren't like you. There are people whose experiences of the world are different than yours. This is woke, and therefore it is evil. God forbid different kinds of people actually see characters like them. blood smeared scribbles. I will do anything. 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 Oh, fucked up. Love that. Thank you. Cat. Hold on. Gotta pet the cat. Gotta pet the cat. It's purring now. Jeez.
So, Ilario.
Let me guess. You don't trust him either.
There's no playing with blood magic.
Oh yeah.
I know, but his family. I'll deal with it.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. His cousin, Ilario, may or may not have used blood magic when we killed Zara. And it seemed like he may be involved. He had something to do with Zara. She, called him Amatus. And I know enough Tavine to know what that means. I've romanced Dorian before. More fuck buddies. Now, the thing is, as I said to my D&D party earlier in our little side Dragon Age chat, his whole deal is, in fact, flirting with and seducing people to manipulate them. It was what he did in the story in Tevinter Nights. Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility that this was a manipulation thing and he's not actually evil. But he did use blood magic to control Spite real quick. He didn't apparently tell anyone that he let's just say that he was manipulating Zara and trying to get information out of her. He didn't tell anyone about that. And what question was it of ours that he dodged? We asked him a question. Oh, how did they kill Katarina? Not even like, how was it possible? How did they get in? But like, physically, how did they do it? Was it poison? Was she stabbed? He did not answer the question. He's acting weird. And I don't want to believe that he's a traitor, but Lucanus, I'm so... Katarina, Lucanus' shitty grandma. The first Talon of the Crows. Like, the head of the Crows. They got back as soon as we rescued Lucanus from the prison. We found out that his grandma had been killed. Oh, right, we're here now. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, turns out that, like, there's a lot of shit from the books. Allegedly, she got killed. I'm doubting now because he wouldn't answer. I'm wondering when the Horror of Hormok is going to come in, because that was one of the scariest stories in that entire book. It was, hold on. And now that I'm looking at this, the Cauldron. I'm not entirely certain that that wasn't a term that was used in that book, in that story. Anyway, there was one story, The Horror of Hormok, that was about Grey Wardens investigating a nasty place. It may have been, was it in the hospital? Was it in the Anderfells? It was bad. And it turns out that it was a place where in the past Gillenane had been experimenting with creating things. They were nasty things. There were murals along all of the place inside there that showed like Aravels full of people headed to this place, except the more they went in, the more they were just like, those Aravels look more like prison carts. The people inside them look not happy to be there. They're being like clearly Gillenane was taking elves and twisting them into other things. And the two Grey Wardens there found an entire horror show of things that were being created. They themselves got twisted and manipulated by the things in there. Everything smelled very much of like brine and seawater. It was very bad. It was in the deep roads. They eventually managed to collapse it in on the plate. It was so bad. But they realized, as they were leaving, the little stinger to this story as they got out was they were realizing that as they were looking at the murals, this was one of them. And there were, I believe, 11 other places referred to in the murals. They showed 11 of these places. So I'm just like, please, please don't make me face the horror of Hormuk. Solus is already in my head. Solus is going to have to deal with any kind of romance I'm dealing with. I do not want Katarina in my head, though, because at some point I'm going to be romancing her grandson. It would serve her right to be uncomfortable because she sucks. Oh, yeah, Solus. My God, how much... Where did you have to tap out? Oh, very much like Sam Vajajir. Yes, so I mean, Solus is kind of in our head. He's in the Fade. Solus is trapped in the Fade, but he's like, I kind of like, I meditate every so often and I check in with him. How the fucky? Now this is,
Nev, when we met, you
oh,
didn't trust
more
me.
banter.
It wasn't personal.
It was just good sense. I felt the same.
I knew it.
But I changed my mind.
Does this mean you trust me less, or you've fallen for my schemes?
Maybe I changed it too quickly.
Probably. But I changed mine, too.
I love Lucanus so much. He's so cool. I don't want to answer that too soon. Can Solus stop my heart? I sure fucking hope not. I don't put it past him. How the fuck do I get in there? I don't want to put it past him. Oh, it has to be. It's up here somehow. There's a way up there. That's true. Don't stop my heart! The only one who can stop Gillenane and Algernon. But, as I realized earlier, again when I was talking to the D&D crew, hey, finding out all of this about Solus and Mythal and all of that is puts a whole new perspective on that banter in Inquisition where Blackwall was all like, Solus, have you ever done it with Fade Spirit? He was so indignant about that, and now I'm just like, oh, buddy, you did! Marisa. Holes dug in the sides of the cavern. Footprints. A doll made of rags. Bones gnawed on. Campfire smoke. Burning cinnamon. Their calls are so close now. They're right behind the walls. Last letter. Out of writing material, but I'll be back soon. Hey, burning cinnamon is something we've heard about a lot. God, I hope not. Will that knock it down? Yes, it will! I genuinely do not want to think about Solus and Mythal, like, in anything more than the abstract. Blech. They
How'd
sure
that
don't.
statue get there?
They've been used to store food during war and blight. Kept Minrathous alive more than once. But that was never the whole story. There's secrets older than the city itself down here.
Huh. Cool. Does kind of look like it. Yay! Finally! And another note. If death is the only path before me, let my blood seal the path of those who follow. I leave one final curse for the spies on my heels. The spirits will claim the dead, and none will claim what lies with me. Oh, cool. Pleasant. I love that. Oh, it sure does! Half of it written by Brother Genitivi. It's still so fucking funny to me. Right? Wouldn't that be great? It's so funny to me that Genitivi is the Randy Dowager. I cannot believe. What the fuck is it? How do I want the luggage! Exactly! Oh, did you hear? That Night Watch is being added to the Penguin Classics collection. I'm so excited. Deserve. Fully deserve. It is. I just heard today. It's, oh man. It is, I think one of the best Discworld novels. Discworld is a fantasy series by Terry Pratchett. There are like 40 something books. There's a lot of them. But Night Watch is one of, I think, the best. The Discworld books very honestly, I think shaped how I view the world in a lot of ways. Yes, I mean, he died a couple years back of Alzheimer's, which was very, very tragic.
If I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
Alia says Minrathous is broken, and I've called it the same, but I don't like it that way.
Are you worried about what some Benetori said? Don't let her get under your skin.
I know. You know, when you were assassinating all those Venatori, it's too bad Alia missed the list.
Say the word and I'll make up for it this time.
Aww, they're being nice. Yeah, not busy lately, unfortunately. But yes, it is all one big universe. It is impressive, honestly. This is not gonna help me. This is not gonna help me get where I need to be. Oh, yeah. It's such a good series, honestly. There we go. But there are a lot of kind of like smaller series within the series. I've read most of them, but some people haven't. Like there are the books about the Night Watch, which is like the police in in the city of Ankh-Morpork. There's the entire sub-series about the witches. There are the Moist von Litvig books. There are like the Wizards. The Wizards are another one. I know that there are others. The Death books, the books about death. Which, you know, like the Grim Reaper, the skeleton. He talks in capital letters. He really likes cats. But they're all kind of set in the same universe. I mean, kind of. the Night Watch, when you like read the first few books in the series, there's the Day Watch and there's the Night Watch, and the Night Watch are very much like they're underfunded, like they're all like essentially the police. These are all like police books, and obviously all coppers are bastards, but it's the Night Watch are like, they're pathetic, they're underfunded, there are like 3 of them when the first book starts. They're like pathetic, corrupt drunkards, like it's bad. And then like the entire Watch series of books is about Vimes, the person in charge of the Night Watch, turning his life around, making the Night Watch, and eventually they just become the Watch for the entire city. Like making them back, they're bringing them back to being like an actual effective force. Night Watch is the book where he's very well established. He's been made a duke at this point, and he has been catapulted back in time. Like 30 years, I want to say, something like that, to the Glorious Revolution. It's essentially, a lot of these books are like parodies of other things. Yes, very much. And the thing is, it kind of deals with things like that. The Watch in Ankh-Morpork only works as well as it does because of who Sam Vimes is as a person. He's the only one who could, it's very much an idealized version, just like, this is how police should be. And they spend a lot of time talking about that and what makes police effective or good. And like, obviously I don't know that Pratchett has all the answers to everything, but very much the Watch only works because of who Sam Vimes is. And the thing is, these books are like, they're great fictional stories, really fun world building, but really what they are satire and social commentary. You can kind of see, the more you read of them and the later into his writing career it gets, you can see that Pratchett was very angry about a lot of things in the world, about a lot of injustice. He had a lot of very strong opinions. It was very much Tiffany Aching, again, another subset of the Discworld books, the We Free Men books, the Tiffany Aching stories. She has a lot to do with like the idea of anger and claiming responsibility for like places and things and using it as a tool to make things better. The big driving emotion behind so many Discworld books is the world is terrible and sucky and unfair and corrupt, and you should be angry about it. And you should use that to fight tooth and nail to make it better. I think is one of the biggest things that I took away from these books, because he's so clear about how the world and people suck so much, but you should turn your feelings of unfairness and anger into making change. Yeah, you just linked it. The Sam Vimes Boots theory of socioeconomic unfairness. Pivotal. All of these are just like pivotal in the way that I view the world. You answered the messages. We knew you'd follow.
Another message for
buddy.
Interesting.
I'm not sure I like this.
You don't like it?
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
You don't like the candle hot? Oh no! Oh, he dead.
We've got a body. Hasn't been dead long.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers.
Ah. Can I go in here? I can. Goodness. Feasted and feted at the garden. Enjoyed magnificent views of Minrathous while the dulcet tones of Lexaulos and his performers soothe away the...
A restaurant pamphlet. The garden. It mentions performers. Didn't buskers go missing in Docktown? Maybe the Venatori had a hand in it. This pamphlet
Maybe?
could be a clue.
Seems a little convenient.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover.
Is the...
We still
Wait.
need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. Whatever it was very recent. Probably got stabbed down here because there's no blood trail leading back up. Nah, they're not gonna let us examine it that carefully. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to... Yep. Yep, it's part of the plot where we have to find the buskers. Let's go here. I'm wondering if the gardens are part of another of the story from To Winter Nights.
Has anyone been
So you came in one morning and her desk was just
empty?
There was a whole thing about, ooh, huh, have we not been here before? There was a whole nasty mystery about, there was a nasty beast in, I don't know if it was the gardens, but it was some gardens in Minrathous. Dorian showed up in that story. Oh, hi guys! Alright, I want to get... resistant to fire. I want you to get... these guys. And I'll get him. Can we hello, please? Yeah.
Venatori, and not far from the garden.
There
That's
we
not
go.
a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
Great. So now, it's different. The thing that I will say about the combat system is that it is very different. I don't dislike it. I think the dragon fights are inferior.
Now,
Inquisition
tell
had
the
better
ship's
dragon
captains
fights.
to consider any supplies they need already paid for, and I'll cut down what Venatori I can.
You don't have to.
It could have been Treviso. Consider this done.
Lucanus feels bad about Minrathous and Treviso. It is very close to Mass Effect in some ways. It's hard to beat the dragon combat in Inquisition. I think that was the best dragon fight mechanic they've ever done. This is not as good on that. I don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. I very much resented it at first. Right? I resented it at first, but I never really used the tactics in Dragon Age games. I feel bad that people who did.
To take your mind off the world's
I'm
troubles.
talking, Keller. I feel bad that the people who did use it don't have it as an option anymore, but I don't hate this.
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
They still haven't remembered the second moon. And they still have not managed to get past BioWare stop being weird about the Dalish challenge.
I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
We followed a lead here. So could the Venatori.
All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
See.
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the
It's just me.
We're here to help.
It's just me, don't worry.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook.
I mean,
I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory. And then Cox said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. Perhaps it's time we take our act on the road. This city's a lot grimmer lately. Adieu, Rook. We'll sing your praises.
Yes. This is why the arts are so popular. Or not popular. This is why the arts are so important. Also popular. When shit's bad. You gotta... push back against tyrants. Alright, where are we going now? Last rites. We're gonna go... God, Minrathous is huge. Why was he in hiding? He composed, a very unflattering, downright insulting song about the Venatori and the people who've taken over Minrathous, and taught it to all the musicians in town. They're using their music to undermine the Venatori's authority in Minrathous.
Venatori, stop them!
Ooh! Oh, he's big! Well, I'm gonna get this guy right up close. Oh, that's... okay. Ooh! A lot of very big guys here. Excuse you, can I not get... Can I not... Ooh, wee. Oops, to the fuck? Exactly. Exactly. Attacking arts is one of the red flags of fascism. We're vulnerable. Unfortunately, I can't fucking do that. We can do this one. Now Nev's ready.
Over here.
Someone over there. Looks like she needs help.
Alright. Okay, here we go. We're coming, we're coming, we're coming. Okay, I don't think I can get there from here. Ayya, let's not fall into the water. Okay, I gotta get you out. So we gotta go over... Oh, ooh, hold on. Goodies. here. Probably this way. Maybe? Oh, more loot. Maybe more, there's more loot. Let's get this. Let's get, oh, another candle hop. Hello, Rook, keep searching.
Another candle hop.
Got one of them? Great. Are you serious? It closes after a while. Stay safe right now. So now we have to go up here.
So,
Ah.
the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
Oops. Oh. Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Can I get in there, please? Are there 3 portcullises? Oh my god, seriously?
It's time. It's time. Here we go.
Where's my health? Ooh. That was my neck. Hello, Olivia! Thanks for the lurk! Oh, that got crunchy. I do want to do some plot today. Alright, where the fuck is the third? This means something. Where's the last one? God damn it. Something over here. Can't get in that way, I don't think. Other side is open. Like over there, where that chest is. Oh! Hold on. So right, but how do I can't get across there. That's the thing. I don't think. If I go, oh yeah, here. Well, I can do that. can get them out, but there's a way to get in there.
Let's finish the job.
Unfortunately, nope. Can't do any of them.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine, I think. But the Viper isn't. The Venatori have him.
But he is
They
alive!
kill him
Oh, shit.
Publicly. Said it would break the Shadow Dragons. And Dogtown.
Where?
The Temple of Andraste. They said it would suit him.
Ah,
Please
fuck.
hurry.
That's right. He was blighted. Can we get him to join the group? I'm sorry, Matt Mercer! Can we get him to join the Grey Wardens? I don't want Matt Mercer to die. I do feel bad about... Like, I feel bad about not saving Minrathous, but I had to save
You're somewhat
Treviso.
famous among the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Virantium is.
Famous or infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on the Venatori. That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the shadows work before. Well, anyway, their good opinion is worth having.
I could probably fast travel this. I'm realizing just now. Yep! I also think of Zevran every time. Well, they're both Antivan. I'm like, well, yeah, there's a reason for that. They're both Antivan. I love the Antivan accent. It's really good. Yeah. It's 100% the Antivan accent. Which is like mostly Spanish, I get the sense. That's definitely what they seem to be leaning on.
Mages in dark robes were looking for laborers to move crates.
Huh. Okay, well... That's... Shit. I can get to it. We climbed up before, didn't we?
It's been busy. Do you want to go to see
yeah.
the show later?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's something. Here we go. This is how we got in the first time. And then down this way. Alright, great, that's the door. Cool, 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 cool. We got that door open. That is very true. We do not get that much exposure.
Ready when you are.
Veteran cult. All resistant to fire. I love this for me personally. Alright, you guys can take him out. I'll get the closer lads.
Take this shot.
Ah!
Let's get Viper out of there before more Venatori show up.
Right.
Ready, Rook?
Holding off death for yet another day, it seems.
At least.
Oh,
You're
his
not
eyes
going
are
down
not
that
looking
easy.
good.
I told the shadows to lay low.
That's the problem with rebels. They never listen.
Ooh,
I mean, you're dead, Nev.
he is
You too,
not
Rook.
looking good.
How did you end up in Venatori hands?
The Shadow Dragon scattered when the Venatori gained power, but I couldn't give up. With Blight in my blood, I've got nothing to lose. Better to go down fighting. I thought putting down one of their commanders would help the city, but the Venatori expected me.
I wish I could have saved everyone. So many were lost.
The Venatori taunted me with that.
So, what now? What happens to the Shadow Dragons?
I'll get word out. We'll find each other. We once started from nothing but a dream. We can do so again.
Or maybe you should
Yeah,
rest.
it's not that.
Haven't you done enough? The Blight.
The Blight will take me down no matter what. I'd rather take action.
Yeah, it's not
before it
that
does.
close.
I have to believe Minrathous can survive this and emerge stronger, better, even if I'm not here to see it.
I'm so sorry. All right, well, I guess we're going with Emmrich. Yeah. The Black Emporium. So now we need to go to... Yeah, the crossroads. So we're gonna go to the crossroads, actually. And I am gonna swap up my team.
Still feels like one false step could send you anywhere.
I am gonna swap out my team real quick. We're gonna take my bestest boy, Emmrich. Now, I could take Emmrich and Davrin. I love having Lucanus. But maybe I'll get more dad talk from them.
The voices again.
Oh shit! Wait, voices? Hold on, there are voices. Yeah!
Delays. So much more could be accomplished from the Ventheneras. Solus raised that beacon in mockery of my own tower of learning. The disrespect.
Do not dwell upon it, Ergamon. The lighthouse is but one wonder we shall reclaim.
It will be remade, and all traces of Fen'Harel erased from its walls.
Cool. Is that it? Okay, well. They want the lighthouse. They're not gonna get it. What the? Huh? Huh? The fuck was that? What were the... There was dialogue. Huh? What? Damn it. The lighthouse itself has walls.
The deeper currents.
There are a distinct lack of walls in a lot of these places. It is true. Okay, Blackthorn Manor. Let's go.
When you landed the killing blow on the archdemon at Weishaupt, I'm glad we didn't lose another good soul, Davrin.
Aww.
In death, sacrifice. There's some irony.
It can be its own bravery to go with the living.
I suppose. Least I'd have been missed.
Would've. Yeah, it seems like the lighthouse is something he created. Exactly! Davrin, stop being so excited to die! You have a child! Please be a little bit more responsible. Parenthood hasn't really sunk in for him. Emmrich is required for this quest. Actually, we're gonna exit. We're gonna exit, and we're gonna save before I do anything else. Yeah, it is! There are a lot of mirrors in the crossroads. They sure were. Alright, so we have Emmrich and we have Davrin. We're gonna keep these guys, I think. I always love to have Lucanus with me, but we're not. We're gonna take the not boyfriend. I mean,
so
kind of.
Blackthorn Manor.
Kind of like portals in Minecraft.
Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here.
No.
Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
All of my nails have broken off like at the quick. I took the stickers off because they were peeling. And immediately, like, all of my nails broke. Although the quick. They're not doing well right now. It's essential we have the Hand of Glory. Ouch, there's a hangnail there.
Oh, it's so hard not to make fun of something called a Hand of Glory.
What's so amusing about it?
Really? You don't... with the name? No? Never mind.
The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off?
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori.
I love Emmrich so much. He's so pleasant.
The involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
I want to flirt with him so bad. I need to fuck this old man. I can't do it this playthrough. I need to do at least 4 different playthroughs. At least. Unbelievable.
Yes, wasted talent is the big issue here.
I was only admiring the craftsmanship, the precision to create perfectly concentric
I love it.
layers of... Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find
I
this
love
death
it
mage
when he
and
info
stop
dumps
whatever
about
they've done to them.
corpses. No, not yet. I've been spending almost every single spare moment streaming. I'm gonna be honest, I think I have been to a nail salon, but not for at least a decade. So what do they do? Aww! Mausoleum inscription. Here lies Lord Stoddard Ludlow Blackthorn, last of his line. His life and death span the year. The inscription erodes midward. Cool. Is there dead people? Some sort of magic, yeah. Ow! Oh, we're gonna have to go in there, but let's go over to the house first. Is Davrin with us? Yes, he is. Okay, just hadn't seen him. Hold on. Maybe? Yes, neither of us are that big into getting our nails done.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points
right
to the northeast.
Let's go look.
This place is almost as weird as a magic hand.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Davern doesn't like magic shit that much. It's a shame that you're gonna date a mage then, Davern. Gotta loot all of the necromancer's shit. Ooh, a kabuto. Hello? Throw the fucking Pokeball, thank you very much. It's laid out like one of the houses in Kirkwall. We go here? No. Requires skeleton. Skeleton key. Don't you think that's a bit on the nose? Exactly. We have to go talk to Nocturnal.
These sigils. They can't be.
It can't be what? What is it? Emmrich? Baby? Talk to me. Darling. You didn't even catch the skeleton. I have a keenly honed sense for bad puns. Yeah, that's my key now. Sorry. Now, to be fair, oh, that's a health pot. Am I gonna have to fight in here? Probably. To be fair, I'm probably only gonna keep the skeleton key as long as it takes for me to level up my lockpicking to 100, but... Alright, so what's up, babe?
Romantic evocation with an inversion in the higher seals. Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that.
So he's not like a nice mage.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
Please stop talking about the Hand of Glory. The fact that he genuinely doesn't get what's funny about that. I love him so much. I'll take that, thank you. A Tale of the Blackthorns. A history of Blackthorn Manor, followed by a note from Emmrich. There is a misconception that the Blackthorns originated outside Navarra, as their surname consists of 2 syllables instead of the usual Navaran 3. The family takes their name from the estate, which was a gift bestowed by Queen Venesca IV. 20 generations have walked its rolling meadows, fished its ponds, and nursed the gardens that delight the gentry fortunate enough to be invited to the autumn ball. Excuse me. Clearly written during the better days. No one knows what truly befell the Blackthorns. There are rumors of salacious affairs, suspicious deaths, and untended crypts. I suspect the veil has always been thin around the manor. Perhaps it's best no scion has appeared to claim its halls. I gotta take this too. Right! I cannot wait to... Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. To smash open all of these things. Nightingale? Wait, when did we get a skeleton key?
Something off about the texture of the fade here.
That's never good.
It's been deliberately thinned. The spirits press closer than they should.
Spoopy. Love that for us. What's this? Hello. Open that. Now that feels. The fade is wobbly here. I guess. Are these statues gonna come to life? Find the points of suffering. Love that for me. Well, I'll go back over there, but excuse me, I have to loot first. I have to loot the place. Before I do fuck else. Okay, well, we'll come back to that, I guess. Alright, let's find a point of suffering. Oh, that seems not nice. Hey, bestie.
No.
What's up?
What have they done?
Oh, this looks
right.
bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
Oh, hi. Hey, hey, girl, hey. Cool.
I must free the spirit bound here.
Yeah, we have some concerns. I'm a little bit worried.
Emmrich?
Oh, you okay, bud?
Been harvesting their terror, their souls. How dare they? What are they? Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion.
Okay, so I have worries about Varric. He's alive, but they haven't mentioned Bianca at all. They have not talked about, like, finding a replacement, repairing her, anything like that. There have been 2 conversations where, you know, we gather the entire team together after a big, like, main plot mission. We talk about what happened. Varric comes out. He has a little thing to say. Both times, he said something like, oh, talking has kind of worn me out. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I think something's wrong. They might kill Varric. I don't know if he's getting out of this game alive. It feels like they are raising some serious death flags. I know that he got stabbed, and it's kind of like, it's realistic that he would, be showing the effects of that, but, video games don't do that as much. So yeah, he got stabbed with lyrium. Ayya. Rook, please don't do that. Can I? Hello? Hello. Rook, darling. Oh, shite! Could you not? There we go. Maybe. I just don't trust. This is just part of a wider trend of me not trusting anything in this game. Can I? What if I?
Tall
Jump on
ceilings,
oh!
furniture, candles that light themselves. This place has everything.
It's been abandoned for years. Perhaps the house itself is glad for our company.
Well, tell it we're not moving in.
I don't know. I think maybe something bad has happened to. I think the lyrium may have an effect. He got stabbed with a dagger made out of pure lyrium. The dagger that, may I remind everyone, he got stabbed with the dagger that used to be the red lyrium idol that made Meredith go all. It may have been purified of all the red, the blight part of it, but it is still that same lyrium. I'm worried. Oh yeah, and Bartrand too. I am worried.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Oh, cool.
Halfway there.
I just don't know that Varric's getting out of this one alive. And I do want to be quite clear. I would respect them more if they killed Varric. Not so far. We have not seen anything about Sandal, which is tragic. This looks... Well, loving the music too. It's so creepy. That's so true! Solus is the one responsible. We should punch him. It was his idol. Oh. He created that dagger, the red lyrium dagger, is the one that they used to... They found it, but it was his originally. It was the dagger that he made to sever the dreams from the Titans. He made it originally to cut off the Titans' dreams. It's a fucked up dagger.
A place as fancy as this for nothing. Why is it abandoned?
No one knows why the Blackthorns abandoned their manor. Rumor hinted at a family tragedy. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed.
Oh, I often wonder that. My current theory. Well, he was friends in the first place because, I mean, he didn't know any of this stuff. At this point, it may be a bit of a stretch, but the thing is that Varric, throughout this game, has been very adamant. Like, you saw at the very beginning when he wanted to try and talk Solus down from this. Someone pointed out that he has had multiple people that he cared about trying to do very messed up and destructive things that he was unable to save. Bartrand got sick with the Red Lyrium idol and he couldn't particularly save him. He was friends with Anders and then all that stuff happened and he couldn't talk Anders out of any of that. I think he's very much feeling guilty about not being able to save either of them. Solus is like Anders turned up to 11. I'm like, when he's looking at Solus, I don't know that he's entirely looking just at Solus. I think he's seeing some other people there. Someone did point out that Solus is essentially Anders if Anders had a writer who actually liked him. If you think about it, so many of the things that that Anders gets vilified for, that Anders has got them as well. Anders has got so many of the same qualities, but the narrative has decided from the beginning that Anders is going to be vilified. Everything is going to be Anders' fault. And so Solus gets praised for all of these revolutionary actions. And Anders is always the bad guy. Anders 100% has a redeeming quality. Like, Anders was right. Anders has issues. I want to be quite clear. Like, Anders, bestie, darling, your activism could stand to be a little bit more intersectional. The fact that we have Anders standing there, potentially in the middle of an alienage, being like, no one else understands what it's like to be locked away simply for being born a certain way. And I'm like, buddy, Look at where you're standing, please. Try and tell me that no one else gets that. So Andrews is not 100% right about everything, but I do not believe you can romance Solus in this game. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, we met my Inquisitor. Who did romance Solus? Oops.
Another victim.
Demons too.
Hey. Let's look at the guys close to us. Vulnerable to ice. Well, I don't have that, so sorry. Hey, don't hit me. That's not nice. I know. I'm like, oh, hi! Do that. Take him down with basic attacks.
I must.
Get him out, babe. I don't know. I don't know that they say.
Okay. Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
I very much hope that he's not gonna, because I have yet to smooch him. That is true, the rules are all messed up now. For example, he didn't die while stabbing the archdemon. Who even knows what the rules are like anymore? Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, that doesn't actually, I don't think that would make a difference. But it's more the fact that, the Blight's all fucky right now. We don't know what the rules of the Blight are anymore. Oh, cool, another portal.
Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Right with you. We don't need demons flooding the countryside.
Yeah, you had usually about 30 years after the calling, or after the joining, till the calling. Give or take a little bit, but yes. So we need a wisp.
Don't do this without a wisp.
How do we, there's a, oh, hold on. Babe, can we, oh, there was a tab. Oh. Yeah. There we go.
Emmrich,
Oh, don't worry, we're all trying to do that. Hey, Bestie, can you come here? Come on. How do I get across? Right, that should be the same. God, it's gonna be this way. Oh, I hate this. Okay, alright. Cool. Ooh, it's getting very... Oh, yeah! Elves in Dragon Age have always had lifespans about the same as humans. It was a whole thing. Like, elves, the Dalish in particular, traditionally have blamed humans because the stories go that elves used to be immortal until about the time that humans appeared, and then they suddenly became mortal.
Onwards. Hand of Glory still points the way.
The thing that I hate the most about this is how much platforming there is. Because it scares me. I don't like heights. Jeez, what the fuck was that? No! Treasure. Try down. Elves' lifespan got shortened. 100%. They used to have longer lives. Oh, geez, okay. They used to have longer lives, but now they have much shorter ones. Vulnerable to that. Combo opportunity, so let's hit him with those. And then I'm gonna... Who's closest to me? That bitch. We're gonna get... Oh, I'll do this one.
Into the faith as soldiers?
Hiya! Oh, well... I meant to hit the rage demon, honestly. Ah, don't hit me! Right, exactly.
Take him down.
That's the last of them.
Undead and demons. We're on the right trail.
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Yeah, why have they? It's a good-ass question. The obverse of reality. In the Fade, form does not spring from function. It is separate in ways the waking world cannot permit. Nightmare's corridors have no real-life counterparts. What determines which sections of the physical world are echoed in the Fade? Is there an underlying logic or glacial patterns past comprehension? Do our collective fears and longings craft what we see? The will of a mage is especially potent. We may learn to shape the Fade's pathways if we are ever mindful of the dangers this invites. Excerpted adventure from Professor Emmrich Volkaren, Advanced Studies of Fate. Oh, also, another thing that we learned! We learned that the Black City was part of the Evanuris' prison! We can have little destabilizing Andrastianism as a treat! It was not the Golden City of the Maker, it was part of the Evanuris' prison. A foundational truth of the Chantry has been disproved.
Hi, I'm Taco? You know, from TV?
Yeah. Yeah, we absolutely need that. Sinking worth. Sinking worth tether stable effort. Prying so far visitors. Variables. Plototheric help. Dead key she found. Joy patching corpse thorn encrypt. Help guards. Help work fine. Better help. The rest sludges into a writhing mess. Jeez. That's absolute nonsense. I love this place. This cool little Fade library. It is... This is Apocrypha. Alright, YOLO. Ayya. This may have been a mistake. I kind of wanted to see what would happen. Can I get anywhere? Oh, geez, that's a thing. Can I get across that far? That feels like a bit. Oof. Oh, wowie. Ayya. Davrin. So we're in Apocrypha. Emmrich, darling, beloved, please move. Can I run through my companions? Yes, I can. Ha. I wanted to go on the record that at this moment in time, all of my extremities are cold and tingly because of the terrifying adrenaline that I got from jumping across all those platforms. I hate heights so much. I am not good with heights.
Down there.
Well, this
More victims.
seems
don't see
bad,
that rogue
right?
necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Yeah, very Hermaeus Mora. Down this way. Right? Don't make me slide! I hate it, I hate it, I hate it! Oh god, okay. Shite, okay. I don't like this.
Late as always, Professor.
Whomst?
It can't be.
Who? Who?
But
Who's
what else
this?
would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna!
Oh, yeah.
Cousin Koss.
You've met?
Oh,
Emmrich is so sweet. I love him so much. The thing about Emmrich is he's a necromancer, but he's just like, he's very sweet. He's very polite. He's got, oh my gosh, he's such a darling. He's like genuinely just so nice. He's kind of fussy. I love him so much. Big Gomez Adams vibes. He's got massive Gomez Adams vibes. He's just a nice guy, and I like him so much. I think they played up. The thing also about him is they played up in the marketing a lot of the like spooky necromancer stuff, but also in the game, he's so nice. He's so nice. He's definitely like necromancy and corpses are like his special interest, and he's always so excited to talk about like fancy necromantic theories, and everyone else is like, this is creepy, Emmrich. Can you stop talking about dead people? And he's like, oh, I didn't think so anyone would find that off-putting. It's just so fascinating. And I'm like, why is he so cute? He's so cute. And he likes spirits so much. He's just like, we need to take care of them. It's awful how people treat spirits. Like, he's friends with wisps. It's adorable. I love him so much. He's such a nice person. I just think they're neat. That's him. That's him. I need to romance him so bad. I'm gonna romance him with a rook from the Mornwatch, like another necromancer from his faction, because I've heard that if you do that, they have like full-on nerd conversations together. They're like off in their own fun little like corpsey corner together, and everyone else is just like, y'all are really morbid. I like the companions. I think they are written really well. I've seen a lot of criticism that everyone gets along too well, that everyone is just like, there's no Sarah. Yeah. For that matter, Anders too. Give them writers who like them. Everyone seems to like the characters that they've written, from what I can see so far. Like, they all have been done well that way. I do miss a little bit of the Dragon Age 2 energy, where you had companions who straight up hated each other's guts. Like, taking Anders and Fenris and Meryl out together, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. You have the feeling that your party is constantly slipping each other's notes to just read kill yourself. Like, to be fair, I like that. I think it's very funny. No one is particularly like this in this game. You had a moment after we fought Gillenane and her archdemon where Davrin and Lucanus were at each other's throats. She's either being clueless or ignoring. Meryl, I think, is a lot sharper. Yeah, Meryl is a lot sharper than she lets on. She does genuinely miss a lot of stuff. But she's also not that clueless. Yeah, so no one in this game is like that, which I don't mind. That's not a deal breaker for me. Like, no one is doing it like Alistair and Morrigan, for example. No one's doing it like Morrigan and Alistair, or Anders and Fenris, or in Inquisition there were even characters that like Dorian and Vivian constantly dunking on Solus for one. Dorian dunking on Blackwall. Like, I feel like there was even more tension in Inquisition than there is here. There are little bits of tension, but nothing like we had in previous games. And I know that bothers some people. It's not a deal breaker for me. I'm okay with it. I think the companions are fun. I think their banter is really, like, interesting and often very funny. Like, I like them. I like all the people in this game.
The Professor and I have known each other for ages.
Okay, I don't think she came up into
Vinter
Nights.
Realize the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
Oh, so she's you with no morals.
So she's an evil watcher.
Oh, come on!
Great. Only if she's beyond hope.
Oh, Emmrich. Emmrich, you're gonna try and win her over. Emmrich, don't do it, baby.
No. The stone knife in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state.
Also, the facial animations are really good.
Let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmrich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
Minrathous.
What is she planning?
Minrathous is. No, we need to get the big guy. Vulnerable to fire. We'll get him. You're vulnerable to that. What else have we got? Just those two. Oh, resistance. Gross. Well, we'll hit you with those. Minrathous was Dorian's home. So the place we were at previously was Dorian's home. We're in Navarra. We've traveled to Navarra, which is where Cassandra is from. We go to multiple countries in this game.
Yes. Took the lantern away.
Oh, hey buddies, don't come near me. Get him? Oh, no, we gotta, that up real quick. We've got to, we saw Isabella as well.
What did Hezenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst.
Alright, you do that, bestie. I have to pick up some goodies. So, you free that spirit, and I will loot shit. Right, exactly.
Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her.
Alright, don't worry, babe. We're gonna get her. Dorian is in this game. Isabella's in it. We saw Mayveris Talani, who has only shown up in, like, comics.
What now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking.
There's so much. Okay, huh? Ow!
A candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana... I wonder
what the hero felt.
Do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the hero of Ferelden was looking for a cure for the blight. Wonder what they're up to right now. Hey, Vithari, how's it going? Any luck? Oh, that's a good question. Alistair, my buddy. How's Alistair doing?
Place them on the pedestals if you would.
Right, I mean, in my world state, Alistair is still alive. Well, but I don't know if he is. The thing is,
We drift upon the echoes of the vast, eternal dream. Let them form a new configuration.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so stylish, babe. Thank you. Yeah, they didn't ask about it, so Alistair's not going to come up in this game.
I don't know if this bridge is even real, but I'll take it.
Oh, we also found out that the South has been hit really hard.
This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
So this is 10 years after Inquisition. How many years was it between Inquisition and Trespasser? Dragon Age 2 was 7 years, I want to say. It's been at least 20 years. We're gonna go with it's been at least 20 years. Or about 20. We'll go with it's been about 20 years since Origins. So Alistair, Alistair would be about 40. He might have gone on the calling. He'd be pushing up against it, but he has a little bit of wiggle room. Where is she?
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
Very
But we
rarely,
still can't
yeah.
attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
Oh, well. Cool. Well, let's not do that then.
So you crawled your way
It's that
out
the
of
blight. The blight makes it very
Difficult
hard.
for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
What? You gonna lecture us to death now?
That's a good
I'll
question.
not explain myself to one of Volkaren's hangers-on, though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of
Yeah, I
whining
doubt it.
endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Oh, yucky! It's thing. It finger gunned.
Exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Is she a lich?
What have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Is she a lich? Yo, hold on! They've given me liches!
First off,
Resistant to that. Great.
I am not a hanger-on.
Johanna's escaped again.
Why tell me why she has no eyes?
I mean, I would like to know why she has no eyes. I think it's a pretty big concern.
It's over. Emmrich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer chains the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
Okay. Great. I do need to make sure that I loot the place first. Oh, well. I've already got the domains chest, so I guess we're not looting the place. Wait, are there doors that I can open? Can I open it? Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, that's fine. Hey, let's go home.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly.
Okay, my dude. Tell me all about your Lich colleague.
Oh, the song of
Him
the
and
Fade
Manfred!
doesn't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Felmarch manuscripts?
You were only alone in here for a minute after we got back.
And how little I have to show for it.
Okay, time to talk.
Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic.
Manfred is the
blood
skeleton.
sacrifice. Nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
His
were
little
friends
skelly butler.
Once.
Aww. His skelly butler is named Manfred. He's possessed by a spirit of curiosity. He picked out his own skull. Manfred is adorable.
That explains why she was tearing into you so hard.
Johanna was always a touch blunt, but things used to be better. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
Cool. Don't like that.
I'm having trouble picturing how someone becomes partly undead.
A skilled Watcher can make subtle alterations. Hers are more extensive. You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her.
There's Manfred.
Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Manfred is so cute.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering. New
way better.
And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
Ha! Cool. I wonder if that's where we're gonna see the giant skeleton from the trailers. Emmrich discovered an old colleague inside Blackthorn Manor, the exiled Moor Watcher Johanna Hesenkos. She had created a dangerous Fade rift that lured in spirits so she could drain their power with an enchanted lantern. While Emmrich and the team closed the rift, Hesenkos escaped, boasting she would use the now energized lantern to conquer Navarra City. Emmrich lamented the dark, power-hungry path his one-time friend had taken, but renewed his pledge to stop her. It's possible. Oh, so we have a letter from Minrathous to Rook and Company. The Venatori tried to take our city and dedicate it to their gods. We called for help and you answered. You stopped their rituals, made people feel safer, and gave them some hope. Minrathous isn't out of danger, but we'll keep fighting. We hope you do too. We're behind you all the way. Regards, a friend of Minrathous. Oh, we've got more. Rook, fellow felon and bane to the Venatori. It took some doing, a boat through the night, a cart from a suspicious village, a donkey ride through the woods, but our little group of Docktown entertainers is well free of Minrathous. Fear not, for our music continues. As promised, we've taken the show on the road. And lest you think my vow to sing your praises was empty flattery, your praises aren't being sung in the largest city in Thedas, but a roadside inn or two has heard your name. In fact, a local shadow dragon will see this letter reaches you from one such place. Now, an audience of 5 unruly souls awaits. Your illustrious balladeer on the run, Lex Aulos. On behalf of our readers, to Rook, power in Minrathous is always shifting, and far more than people realize. And mortal interests aren't the only ones involved in this perpetual rebalancing act. From what I've gathered, people in Docktown may feel less desperate in the days to come. Certain demonic weights have been lifted from our hearts, or from where they nested below our feet. Perhaps you or one of your associates could be quoted on some particular details? Regardless, our dear readers will know what happened and who they have to thank. I've entrusted Nev Gallus with delivery of this correspondence. Questions about where exactly it's being delivered to can wait for another day. From a humble writer of the Weekly Truth. We have some points to spend. Oh, I can't just swoop at. They're cute. Damage. I don't want to use that much cold is the thing. I really like electricity. What about over here? Meteor! Yeah, I won't actually use it, but... Here we go. These are useful ones. Sure. None of these are better than what she has. That's not better. Excuse you. What do you mean? Useless. Tosh doesn't have anything there. Eh. No. Is this better? No, it is not. Emmrich, darling. What have we got? That is better. What's it gonna look like, though? Yeah, I guess he could wear that. Now listen, I do like this outfit better. I think it suits him better. But he doesn't look terrible in that. And nothing's really as good as what he has, so not that worried about stagger damage, or about increasing stagger. What do we have for him? Damage. Oh, we'll do that one, obviously. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. I have... Well, that's not me. That is, in fact, Bellara. Oh, boy. Aw, geez. Aw, nerds. Okay, here we go. There I am. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that is better defense. Stop! Where is it? Where's the armor I was wearing? Stop. It was light armor. This one, perhaps? Don't think anything is as good as what I have. I think I've kept all of these up to date. These are fine. I never actually use. I'm realizing my orb and dagger. I never use them. I probably should. Okay, where are we at? We only have a main quest left, and it's 9:08. Alright, well, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball! How bad could it possibly be? We're gonna take Catherine and they do the exact same thing. That's not helpful. The Lara could be okay. He could be okay. I kind of really want to have Lucanus with me. I just like him so much. Oh my god, I didn't even hear that that was a thing. Alright, where are we headed? We're headed off to... Well, let's go here and... Ah, I see. Yeah, unsurprising that they would say that. Have we been this way? No, we haven't. Yeah, that makes sense. We haven't been here. This... Okay, well, can't get through there. Ugh. That's so gross. I can't do that. Nope, it has to be from the other side. Oh, I see. I guess that would make it harder to feel. Didn't think about that. Ah. I hate the fact that it sounds like a heartbeat. Oh, there we go. Now, that's not gonna...
Got it.
No, there's no way. I can't. Yeah, no. Get across here? Nope, that's not gonna do it. How the fuck? Genuinely don't know how to get up there. Oh. more you know.
You really don't want to fight Darkspawn after everything?
No, I absolutely don't want to fight Darkspawn. What the fuck? Why on earth would I want to fight Darkspawn? Terrifying. So over here is where we need to go. We're gonna go here. Oh, wait. Wait, is this... Oh no, it's here! Okay. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, I'm remembering how you said that we had to,
Davron,
wait for this to open.
I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The Cauldron.
Let's have a look.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, a bad day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
What have they been hiding inside?
Maybe this is where they hide the good whiskey.
Not a chance. You get a warden drinking, and the good stuff never lasts the night. Be ready for anything.
It's closed or empty. Got it. Got it. Yes! Hassan is here.
Hassan can get us up there.
Yeah, he can! That's my boy! Good... Excuse me. Good boy, Hassan.
Zara's dead, Lucanus. Figured you'd be happier.
Solve one problem, another takes its place.
I'll give you that. I hunted a viper claw once, only to find a blood wraith at the end of the trail.
I found Ilario at the end of mine.
Look on the bright side. What good are you as an assassin without a mark to hunt?
Aww. Can I get that one from here? Nope. Got two of them, though. Can I get this? Nope, that's in there. Ugh. Oh, nice. I like this. Alright, well, let's get off this. Oh, big boy! He's right there. Cool, love this for me. What is he vulnerable to? Fire. Let's do fire. And then I'll hit him with this.
I set him up.
Ay-ya! Another one!
I hope this place doesn't collapse on top of us.
If they named
Oh,
it the
yeah.
Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
We're not in yet.
So
This is just an outer courtyard. The Cauldron would be underground.
Oh, I
we
don't
need
like
to find
that.
a way in.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. So, all this blight, all this stuff that we're seeing here, like that, Weishaupt was, like, way worse. It sucked. I didn't like it. It was not a good time. Oh, well, I didn't mean to jump there, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Let's just fall over. It's fine. Matey? I love that there's no fall damage in this place. There's no fall damage anywhere here, which is great for me. Oh, big guy, big guy, big guy. A little bit. A little bit like that, yeah. It's assholes. Adamant but bigger, yeah. Yeah, very much like that. Alright, fine, we'll do the fucking statue. I think it gets me extra health. Oh. Gross. Yucky. Yucky. Disgusting. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go back here. Very definitely has to do with...
This looks like a way in. Just need to drop that, and maybe we can use it like a bridge.
Just need to figure out how.
If we destroy all that blight gunking things up, it might drop.
Is that the warden expertise kicking in?
Don't start, Lucanus.
Play nice, guys.
Yeah, come on. Boys, you gotta be nice. That's very much what this game is like. It's so yucky disgusting. There's so many blight pimples to be popped. And I hate it. It's not a good time. How the fucky? Up there. Gotta get up somehow. Ah? Question mark? Anyway, what I was gonna say is the South. I think I mentioned it earlier. I never actually finished the sentence. The South, like Ferelden and Orlais and all of that, are not doing good. That's one of the things that the Inquisitor said when she came to visit. There's a lot of Darkspawn down there. Val Royeaux and Halam Shiral are barely holding on. Denerim, the capital of Ferelden, has been lost, and they're making their stand at Redcliffe now. Ugh. No, don't want to talk to Shathan. Hello? Oh, I think my mouse stopped working. Okay, hold on. I have been using her a whole lot recently. Time to plug her back in. That's Tasha's mother. Oh, that's a lot of...
Damn. They must have tried to stop the Gloomhowler.
Ambush!
Jeez! Well...
I put him right where you want him.
Yeah. She is a very specific kind of overbearing and opinionated mother.
Are they connected to the Gloomhowler?
Wouldn't mind having some of this stuff for myself.
Don't even think about it. If it's also dangerous, the warden's locked it away. We're not touching anything.
She... It was very much a sort of thing where I was like, played through at least one of the scenes here where I was like, with her and was like, she's reminding me very much of how I love my mother, but I do not agree fundamentally with her on a handful of things, and I cannot even express the levels of psychic damage that I took living in the same house as her. Chthon is very much an illustration of why, oh my god, you have to move out of your parents' house. Bad time. You can have a semi-decent relationship with some parents as long as you are not living with them. So that was fun. Chthon is... oh boy. Ooh. She's a lot to deal with.
One boil down, one more to go.
Destroy the blight, lower the bridge. Got it.
How the fucky? I get there. That's a thing. Ah. No. Here. Yucky! Oh, this place is so yucky! Don't like it. Can I? Yeah, let's hit her with a ballista. Oh, perhaps. Oh yeah. The front gate. Yeah. We have to clear the blight first because it's blocking. Oh boy. All right, here we go. It's blocking the thing that Asan can knock over. Right, nope. I gotta get up there. Okay. That's a wisp.
What is all this?
Don't know. Looks useful if you want to move heavy equipment or something. Maybe the Cauldron's an armory?
Could be. Why hide it all the way out here? Doesn't make sense.
We won't know till we get inside.
So we need to... I want to find the way through. Interesting. Okay, got it. That's a long way to take a wisp. Hope it's not one of the timed ones. Alright. Alright, buddy, let's go. Yeah. We were able to use Emmrich's power to un-evil it.
That did it. Bridge is down. We can get in.
Yay!
We're in. Welcome to the Cauldron.
I still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think the Cauldron's gonna be good.
The doors are marked with dates. 325?
524 here.
And 931 over there.
Oh, Asan is out.
The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
There are a lot of characters in here specifically from Tevinter Nights, which was one of the books, one of the ones that came out closest before this game. It was really a collection of short stories. Oh! And there are a lot, so a bunch of these characters, the companions, showed up in those short stories. Like Emmrich was in it, Lucanus was in it, Nev was in it. I think those are the only ones. But then there are also a bunch of NPCs that have shown up that were in the stories as well. Yeah, Davern is required for this quest. One of these days, you're gonna let me smooch you on.
Screen's off, Dingus. It's 9:30 p.m.
Okay. How long is this quest? Like, I'm asking for advice here. How long is this quest? Not that long? Okay, I'll do it then. Oh boy!
Bones. ¿Es del animal?
Seems a little careless.
I don't trust. Doing good. Very busy. There's a concert coming up at the end of the month.
It's a griffin.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna end on a high note. Fuck me! Okay. So we're gonna get to learn some lore, clearly. First of all, that is a griffin statue. These are griffin skeletons. The question is whether this is going to be dating back to the fourth blight, which is when the griffins went extinct, or whether or not this is going to be earlier, other fucked up griffin lore. Obviously, as every schoolboy knows, the griffins went extinct at the end of the fourth blight because Isaiah was using blood magic to force griffins to undergo the joining because it made them stronger and faster, having greater endurance and all of that, and it was they were desperate for resources to fight against the Fourth Blight. Maybe. So this could be about shit that happened in the Fourth Blight, which is the last mass extinction we know of griffins. Or this could be about griffin lore from before. And I don't know which it's gonna be, but I don't like anything here. This that looks like it has little veiny things on the skull. Hold on. Hold on. There's a way we can get a better look at this. Okay, so let me take a quick shot of that. Which could mean nothing. We're gonna learn some shit!
Davrin, how exactly did the griffins go extinct?
They died out fighting the Fourth Blight.
Sure did!
And the wardens hid them here. Why not bury them properly?
I don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
Wait, hold on. Do those all have griffins in them? That's so many. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Let me go back into... I don't think they are. Well, we don't... There are people who have thoughts about that. Oh, shit. That very much looks like blight. I hate this. Are they just going to explicitly spell out what happened in the Fourth Blight? Am I going to be fucked up about the Fourth Blight tonight? Might be fucked up about the Fourth Blight tonight. Cool. We were told to keep track of the griffin names for a memorial. There are just too many of them. Nobody wants to be here. It's awful handling these remains. 3 wardens already walked off the job. This might be Fourth Blight stuff. I am never okay about the Fourth Blight. Oh, cool.
Hear that? The gloom howler's around here somewhere.
How many clutch?
We need to save those griffins.
How many in each clutch? I don't know.
Hassan, you stay here. No questions. This is too much for you, boy.
I don't know that I want to leave Hassan alone.
Unbelievable. An archdemon.
So that's what the Cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
All those rooms with the dates of the blights?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
This place feels wrong. Like someone doing blood magic.
The Gloomhowler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
An archdemon. Okay, it feels like someone using blood magic. Is that simply because of what happened to the griffins, or is it new blood magic? Why are they... I mean, I guess I see why they're keeping the bodies of the archdemons, because they have to use...
Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close.
They have to use,
It's no match for steel.
They have to use archdemon blood. Yeah. They have to use archdemon blood to start the joining.
We have to destroy the Blight boards. That'll stop these fools.
Oh!
The Cauldron feels old.
Yeah, probably. Can't get across there. Hold on.
Keep on those Blight boards. There's some.
I know, I'm trying, my dude.
An eternal tomb, an eternal evil.
I don't... Can't get up there is the thing. Okay.
The wardens must surrender their secrets.
Okay, interesting. I wonder if this is... Shite. Okay, I wonder if the Gloom Howler seems kind of... Yeah. Yeah, the joining involves drinking... you had to go out and get the Darkspawn blood as part of the, like, preparing for the joining, ritual, but... Yeah. I mean...
We need to get to higher ground. Follow me.
Where? Over here? Oh, can't do that yet. Ayah! Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get through, besties!
Quick! The last boil's in the ribcage.
Uh-huh! Right. Griffins fucking hate Darkspawn.
Surrounded by friends.
Surrounded by sharp claws.
Whoever you are, face me!
Oh boy. So, Griffins hate Darkspawn. That's why the Grey Wardens use them. There's been some debate in the fandom about Griffins. Seem like they're perfectly created to be weapons against Darkspawn. Seems like perhaps the sort of thing that Gillenane might do. So there's some debate as to whether or not the Griffins were early inventions of Gillenane's before she went like evil and like gross. Did the Grey Wardens feed blood to the Griffins? Only in the 4th Blight. That's the thing. That's what I was saying. During the 4th Blight they did. Isaiah was an elven mage. She was the sister of Garahel, who was the Grey Warden who ended up killing the Archdemon during the 4th Blight. She was a mage. She was a blood mage. She used blood magic because they were so desperate. She used blood magic to force Griffins to accept the joining. Normally, a Griffin would never endure going through the joining because they hate Darkspawn so much. And it made them, because they put them through the joining. So yes, she used blood magic to put them through the joining, which meant that they drank Archdemon blood. The thing about it is she had to use blood magic to control their minds kind of afterwards because they loathed so much what had been done to them that they kind of lost their minds after going through the joining. And if they weren't kind of kept artificially calm, they would tear themselves apart. I'm so fucked up about the 4th Blight. They lived for a much shorter amount of time than a normal Grey Warden would after going through the joining, just because the constant struggle that was going on inside them between resisting the blood magic, having the blight inside them. It was incredibly difficult for the Griffins. She kept it a secret at first because it was so horrible. But when other people found out, eventually, higher ranking wardens, they were so desperate at that point. The fourth blight, until the events of Origins, this is one of the things that's so upsetting about the blight. No, worse than that. Trust me, it's worse than that. I'll get to what happened. Until the fifth blight, the fourth blight was the shortest blight in history. The first blight was like 200 years. The second blight was like 100 years. I forget how long the third blight was. The fourth blight only lasted 12 years, which is a fucking long time for a blight. To see the sort of things that are going on here and that happened in other blights. 12 years is incredible. It came out, it started in Antiva. Antiva City was basically destroyed. The royal family was lost completely. They barely evacuated as many people as they did. It devastated entire cities. It poisoned the landscape for years. Last Flight is, I think it's the best of the Dragon Age books. It is so hard to read. It feels in some ways like playing Mass Effect 3, where you read about just an ongoing war, and you start to feel, first of all, how horrifying it is to live through that, but also how exhausting it is. Watching the characters over the years just get beaten down more and more, and they fought back against it. They had so many victories during the fourth blight, but the Darkspawn kept destroying so much. There were so many losses. They had to do some pretty unspeakable things. It's one of the things that really drove home to me how shady is a difficult word to use for the Grey Wardens, because that's the entire thing about them, is that they're allowed to do anything to stop the blight. We saw it in Origins, how they had like wardens using blood magic. They had them summoning demons. They had them like, wardens can do anything to stop the blight. And in Last Flight, we got to see some of those things. And eventually one of those things that happened was that news of what Isaiah had done to force Griffins to accept the joining got out. Other people found out about it, especially higher ranking wardens. And they were so desperate after so many years in the blight that she started being ordered to do it to more and more Griffins. Because it was horrible. It was painful to watch. It was a complete betrayal of the bond between the wardens and their Griffins. But so many people were dying, and so many cities were getting destroyed, and they kept losing. And there was an entire sequence where they had to evacuate, I don't know if it was Starkhaven, it was one of the Free Marches cities. And they essentially made modified Aravels, kind of like sleds, but the only way that they could pull them fast enough with as many people as they needed in them was to have Griffins that had gone through the joining, because it made them super strong and super fast and all of that. And it was a horrible thing to do, but they had more Griffins go through the joining, and they successfully evacuated the majority of the people out of that city. But the thing is, after they got through the blight, which was it was devastating, watching Garahel go up against the Archdemon was Garahel was so good. Genuinely one of the most admirable characters in that book. And we all know what happens when a Grey Warden kills an archdemon, and it was absolutely devastating. But then they had the second kicker afterwards, which was somehow, and we don't exactly know how, the griffins that went through the joining became contagious. The griffins, the joining in the griffins became passable between griffins. Ones who never went through the joining started getting sick. It just burned through the griffins in a way that they had no idea how to stop. And within, I don't know how long, I don't think it was more than a couple of months, basically the griffins just tore themselves apart. They withered away. It was awful. And one of the last things that happened in the book was they managed to find a clutch of griffin eggs. I think one of the parents of that clutch was, oh no, I'm getting super upset now. I think one of the parents of that clutch, so I guess one of Asan's parents, was Crookytail, which was Garahel's griffin, who also died killing the archdemon. But they found the clutch, and she used blood magic to pull the blight out of it and to seal them away, kind of suspended in stasis. And they were only found around the time of Inquisition. And so that's where Asan and all of his siblings come from. But the griffins were destroyed because of what happened when the joining became contagious and killed them all. So that's fun! She pulled the blight out of the eggs.
What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me.
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
What does that mean? What are you gonna do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation.
It did, but she managed to get rid of it.
Blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The
No.
same blood
That's what kills them!
Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
Then this is your tomb.
Oh, Asan, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Darkspawn Horde? My god.
Bring me the griffin!
Hiya!
Anyone have eyes on the Gloom Howler?
Worry about the Darkspawn first, or they'll get a song.
Your family
Oh no, it's all good.
Don't let these darkspawn get the upper hand.
I don't think that's true. Hey! Is that the first time you actually said that?
Damn it. The gloom howler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
That thing needed to die. Today.
Then how would we find where it's keeping the other griffins? No. We have to keep our heads here. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloom Howler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. The sun stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
Yeah, he did kind of save us, though.
You.
Yeah.
He could have been killed.
Who cares about you?
That's my boy!
That's part of Talem, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah, you're getting the hang of things. Now let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
I don't know, my dude. I don't know, my dude. What did it mean? I feel like maybe it knows something. I feel like perhaps it knows things. Is it... Free them from the tyranny of the wardens.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil.
Yeah, necessary though.
But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloom Howler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
So I think either it has to do with Gillenane, or it has to do with what the Wardens did during the Fourth Blight. Maybe both. After confronting the Gloomhowler at the Cauldron, Davrin was horrified to learn that the monster was there to extract Archdemon blood and had dastardly planned to blight the kidnapped griffins. The Gloomhowler escaped and remains at large, threatening Hassan's brothers and sisters with unspeakable evil.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Yeah, we sure do need to do that, huh? Let's talk, pals. Let's have a good old discussion about what's going on. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Tell her I'm good.
She's around if you want to talk more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hey, Varys. I love how we're gonna talk about at the kitchen table. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I love how we're gonna talk here. It's time for the kitchen. Lucanus wants to talk! Hold on. Waterlogged notes on the lighthouse. The lighthouse is a fancier version of flying buildings into Winter. I know we learned that trick from the old elves. It takes more magic to keep rocks floating in the real world than out here. That has to be why ancient elves built so many things in the Fade. You don't have to use as much magic when you're always breathing it in. This place better not mess up my lungs. The lighthouse is well warded. In any event, your respiratory system shouldn't be affected merely by being in the Fade. Okay, thanks. That's all I cared about. Why were those notes next to Hassan's water dish? I didn't move them. Nor I. Those damn wisps. A list in Lucanus' handwriting. Spring onions, green cabbage, short grain rice, vinegar, white for pickling, vinegar, dark for dipping with bread, coffee beans, for Nev when she is back. Cinnamon, please, from Bellara. If it can be found, the Antam's navy takes its share from whatever trading ships pass through Treviso.
It's the risk of the path we've chosen. Sorrow and anger waiting in abundance. Familiarity rarely dulls their teeth.
Right. Spend enough time as a warden and you'll see plenty of death. Thought I'd gotten used to it. But Weishaupt...
You blame yourself. If you'd been faster or fought harder. If you hadn't missed your best shot at the architect of all that misery.
You did your best. Both of you.
We all did. This means our best must be better.
It will be. Next time, we'll be ready.
Count on it.
Seems like you're getting along now. Better than before, at least.
Lucanus is still an assassin. Kills people for money. No offense, Rook.
And Davrin's still self-righteous. Judgmental, too. Typical warden.
If we let that get in the way of stopping the gods...
We won't.
That's 10 o'clock!
We cannot.
We can't afford infighting. Not with the odds already stacked this
It
high
does
against
kinda,
us.
yeah.
What happened at the Cauldron put a lot of things into perspective. Like Emmrich said, we need to deal with our personal problems. So we're ready when we need to be.
Facing the gods while distracted will end us all.
I'm pleased my words provided clarity on how we all felt. Now, if I may suggest...
Rook, I've been looking for you.
Oh boy.
Something wrong?
Oh god.
Evka sent word. They found something.
Oh shit.
Right then. Rest of you, find Tash and Nev. Let's go see what the wardens have to share.
Oh fuck. Oh beans. Are we gonna be thrown into it or do I have to do it? Yeah, okay. Ah!
Hey, Rook.
Ah!
Just stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
I know, I gotta talk to my guy. I gotta talk to my dude first. Ooh.
Damon's back.
I don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the Alluvian room is blocked?
I love how Tosh is just like, no!
Now we get to talk.
You're right. Let's talk about you getting out of Lucanus's body.
Lucanus made a deal he hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No, I want out.
Where would you go?
Out to where? To Vinter or Lay? Nowhere safe for a possessed man.
No, no, he promised. Tell him, make him.
Bestie?
Rook?
He was sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
I want to so bad! No.
I didn't mean to invade your space.
No, it's not that.
Well, then what is it?
I'm supposed to be a professional.
I could, but I'm trying not
doesn't mean
to.
You have to go it alone.
Because it'd be too tempting.
Something to think about, I guess.
Really, though? I will sit here consumed with lust for the rest of the evening. I can fix him! He's so exactly my type! I can't do this. I can't do this. Why is he so fucking hot? Davern wants to talk. Harding wants to talk. Emmrich wants to talk. God, okay, alright! Please be shirtless.
Doing
Damn.
some renovations.
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
Flirt! Gotta flirt with someone.
Anyone ever tell you you're a very talented man?
A few people. But I like hearing it from you the most.
Do you?
Listen, Rook. A warden has to figure out what they want.
What?
So tell me.
No.
Do you see us headed anywhere together? Or is it a hopeless chase?
No, we're doing this, we're doing this.
I can see us heading somewhere together someday. Hunting, being hunted.
And which did you have in mind?
Oh my god, okay.
You tell me.
Oh boy. Feeling
All
normal
the
about
time.
this?
I never spook the quarry. Not when I'm so close.
Still need to snare me.
I'm a very good hunter.
Oh, I'm seeing that.
Hassan, you know it's not feeding time yet.
I think he disagrees. See you later.
Hassan, I love you dearly. I love you dearly, but bruh! So close. I was so close. Why is he so charming? Hello. We're just gonna do these conversations, and who else wants to talk? Emmrich is gonna want to talk. Don't know. Seriously, and I love him. I love Hassan, so I'm fine with it. But really?
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
Oh, cool. We just get to go right? And look, that was some very nice flirting. I appreciated that a whole lot.
Not a bad view.
No, it's not. It's it's a long way down. Can I? All right, so I can talk to him before I gather everyone. So I'm gonna do that. Harding is so cute. Hey, bestie.
Ah, hello there. Just admiring how carefully the Fade is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look, and also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
I can only imagine what you got up to as one of the fabled crows of Antiva. Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
I want to flirt so bad.
I guess I have had some pretty great times.
Oh, I'd love to hear about more.
Oh boy!
Really?
Work was always my excuse not to travel. But now that I've joined you, I'm finally exploring outside Navarra's crypts.
Karlak X.
Ah,
my God.
Speaking of the necropolis.
Cool.
Yes? I've been meaning to ask how you'd like your body prepared in the event of your death.
Okay. I personally would like, to be burned. Personally. Speaking as Rook here, I respect your traditions and your interests. I personally don't want to be undead. I feel like I'm sticking with the funerary practices of most of the rest of Thedas. But let's ask, why do you want to know?
How did we jump to this? Why did we jump to this?
No, he disapproved.
It's
Whoops.
just a bit of small talk.
I don't even know where to start.
Damn, he didn't like that.
He's finished the reagent. Please excuse us.
I didn't mean to say it that way. I just want to be like, why? Well, it was a net loss. Or it was a net flat nothing. There are so many ladybugs. That was just nothing. I got a disapproval and then an approval. All right, well, let's talk to the lads and then we're gonna be done.
We've gotten word from the wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
What's the deal?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing.
Oh boy.
One of her blighted dragons.
Oh, okay.
The one that attacked Minrathous.
No, the one from Treviso.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hossberg, not far from Lavendel.
Keep going back to Hossberg. Yeah, there we go.
So this blighted dragon just happens to lick its wounds near a bunch of wardens? Seems convenient. I don't trust it. Everyone's coming on this one. No exceptions.
Oh, jeez.
We need to put this thing down. For good.
Another everyone
This time,
mission.
We've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
The Siege of Weishaupt was also a all hands on board mission.
Single dragon is still dangerous, and this one is blighted. Take care of each other and yourselves. Let's make it out.
Assad is there. Okay, so we're not doing any more. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. It's an all hands on deck mission. Yeah, we're done. We're finished. Now the question is whether or not I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I know that I did last Wednesday. And I want to do more. I want to know how this game turns out, but also I feel like I'm losing a bit of steam. Not in enthusiasm for the game, but in ability to sit in a chair every night and talk for hours. Like, I don't know. So I think where I'm standing is I reserve the right to, if I get through tomorrow and I really just need to, then I may do more. Other than that, I am almost certainly gonna do another big Saturday stream, because things like that are proving to be like really good in burning through large sections of the game. Yeah, so it's really going to depend on how I feel, because perhaps the thing that I will want to do the most is play more Dragon Age. That's entirely possible, because I do very much want to know more about what happens, but we'll see. We'll see. Saturday is almost certainly going to be another big one, just because I want a huge chunk of uninterrupted time. So yeah, We'll see. We'll see. I will yell about it in Discord. Probably close to the... I'll yell probably sometime around 4:30 to 5. If I feel like doing it. We'll say that I'm not going to. And then if I change my mind, I will yell. I will probably also post on Blue Sky, actually. I got out of the habit of posting on Twitter because Twitter was shit, but I should actually post on Blue Sky more about it because Blue Sky is pretty cool. All right, let's see who's online. Who's not playing Dragon Age. Fuck me. Lunar Anhara is playing Dragon Age 2. That could be a fun one. Yeah. I feel like we could do some Dragon Age too. Yes. I'm already using another one that I do have to pay for, but I've already started using it. It's probably gonna take a couple months, just because the Twitter API doesn't let you modify that many at once. But yeah. I kind of resigned myself to having to pay for it, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go raid and watch some Dragon Age 2. Where are they? Carver, it looks like is that Carver in the party? Yeah, my sweetest babyest boy Carver is in the party. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to, we're Act 1. We know that much. Alright, let's go raid. I will be back either tomorrow. Oh, very cool, just starting. What a great time. We're in Kirkwall, I know that much, and we're in Act 1. Alright, cool. I'll be back certainly on Friday doing more of the Fontaine plot, which is gonna be great. It's gonna be a fantastic time. I'm low-key feral about it. And possibly tomorrow, but I'm not gonna bet on it. Yes, I think so. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. So, in the meantime, everyone go get lots of rest. Lots of rest, lots of sleep, lots of relaxation. You know, take care of yourself. Get up, move around if you can, stretch, go up and down the stairs also if that's a thing you can do because it's good for you. And make sure to drink lots of water. Other drinks too. Stay hydrated. Whatever it takes to stay hydrated, obviously water's the best for you, but we missed you too. And I'm so sorry that you've been feeling sucky and that you're probably still not feeling great. But get lots of rest, feel better. We'll see you next time, either tomorrow or Friday. Hold on and we will go raid and I'll see you when I see you. Night.